Hey guys, good morning. It is Wednesday, about 6:40, and had a little bit of extra time, so I just wanted to do a little video and show you a body shot. So, it's been a while since I've shown one. I got this little jacket thing at work for my Rookie of the Year prize, so I love it, and it's comfortable. It has these little thumb hole things, so who knew I was so sporty. Yeah, so as I'm getting smaller, I am liking more form-fitting stuff, and yeah, so I feel small in this and feel sporty. Like I said, it's a weird feeling, but I kind of like it. So yeah, what else? Just a little bit of a life update. I think I'm losing weight. Again, you know, my body goes through fluctuations where it starts to lose weight and then it kind of hangs out for a little bit. And excuse me, I still don't get on the scale, so I don't know. I mean, I know I've lost over 200 pounds, but you know, I don't know if it's more like 210 or 220 or I don't know. I assume it's more like 210, but I just don't want to get focused on the number, so that's that. Yeah, these pants I wore in July, and they definitely fit differently now. They hang lower on my hips. They aren't as tight on my stomach. When I first got them, I had to wear a one of those shapewear things just to flatten my tummy a little bit, enough to where I felt comfortable. And now I don't need to wear that. So yeah, I mean, I have been going to the gym. I don't work out like really hard or do like a certain number of minutes or have to do a certain number of calories burned to feel good about it. Just the fact that I'm there and moving my body feels great. So I'm going with that for now. In the past, anytime I would push myself or make a number goal or, you know, make myself eat a certain number of calories, all that does is make me say screw it and go for a binge. So you know, it's worked for me so far to do it this way. It's a slower process, but I don't know why I'm in a hurry. I mean, I feel better than I have in many, many, many years. So as far as dating goes, I have been talking to a couple guys. I met one last weekend. I didn't really feel like any connection there, but, and I'm sure he felt the same. And then I actually got asked out by two different guys last night, ironically, to an arcade, and I thought, this is really weird that they're both asking me out to the same place on the same night, but one said Thursday, one said Friday. So I thought, that's funny. So I'm gonna go out with the one on Friday. I don't really want to do an arcade for a first date. I tried that once, and the guy that I met, we met at a central location, and then we're gonna go to the arcade together. And like immediately when I met him, I was like, oh yeah, I'm not into this guy. So I kind of stalled rather than like, let's go to the arcade, because I already knew I don't want to waste his time. So I kind of stalled where we were and, you know, said, well, let's get something to drink, and kind of chatted a little bit. And then I said, actually, I need to get going. So I don't want to commit to going to an arcade if right away I'm like, ooh, I'm not interested in this person. And it's hard to tell sometimes. I mean, even when you talk to them on the phone, you know, there's just different vibes in person. So, and I let both of these guys know that, like, well, an arcade would be a fun second date, but not for the initial meeting. So, or I guess if you worked with someone or saw them in public and you felt a vibe, and then you could do a first date there, I could see that. But as far as a first internet date, I don't think an arcade would be the right place. So the one on Friday, I'm gonna meet for drinks after work. In my building that I work at, there's a little lounge restaurant that has like appetizers and drinks, so we're just gonna meet there because he works pretty close to my work. So that'll be good. And then the other guy, I haven't figured out what night to go out with him yet, so maybe this weekend or something. Probably just something low-key like coffee or Even like a restaurant on a first date, I feel a little bit awkward about, because it can be awkward eating in front of someone. And then I also feel weird, like if I'm not into them, I don't really want them to have to, you know, spend a lot of money on a big meal, or you're kind of forced to sit there with someone for an hour. So, you know, coffee or drinks is just an easy way out if you aren't feeling it. So, yeah, but that's where I'm at with that. Trying to think of anything else. I'm working on a compilation video of pickup lines because they're cracking me up currently. And so on my profile, I asked guys to give me your best pickup line. And then I have just been kind of finding them here and there. So I'm working on that because I think it'll be hilarious. And there's some really good ones out there that I'd never heard of. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. I don't really have too much else to say. So I hope you guys are doing good, and I will talk to you soon.